go.
Hey everybody, we back with baby mama drama. This shit ain't over. This shit has took us. It has took a toll over us. Okay, so Nelly Nell in the house, Kyla putting shit on the floor. Of course, this the baby daddy, and we got Tiffany over here to put shit on the floor too. Because it's a lot of stuff that had unfolded under her watch, right? So we're gonna get started. Where did we end? Like Tiffany, you was here where we ended off.
We ended up with the guy Quentin that she was fist
Oh yes, she named all these babies after this man, the man she was supposed to get married to, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to marry this the man that she's supposed to get married to, and she named all the kids after him. But
Even the first thing.
yes, this is weird. I don't know what this girl had going on. But I know she was fucking him. And when I say fucking him, y'all like, okay, she was fucking. No, she was.
No. Tell us we're fucking with a fist.
She had a whole glove. Just fucking him in the ass. That was her bitch.
Yeah. The name of she was a what was the name of that? Iron Fist.
The Iron Fist.
Impossible. It's impossible.
Cause her fucking retarded mind thought she was gonna fuck Derek in the ass, but she knew she.
Got their teeth.
Damn. She knew not to ask, but she was like, but then remember she was like, I was gonna try. But you gonna get beat up. Like she ain't playing with no man like that. Like, but
Yeah, well, they ain't married.
know what's going on. We just listen.
Yeah, what's he
What
saying?
this bitch said because I'm sure he has a whole nother story. But
Him, put him on the show.
we gonna have to find a whole lot
Make
of.
sure we get some diapers because we never know he might be.
We have to find a whole lot of people because this man, she was fucking him with a fist. It was you put this. It's like you put this little gadget on your hand.
No, she had on the red glove.
Right. But
What had the field over?
it was a connection. It was felt that way. It was no in her hand. It was a red glove with a dildo built with the thumb was a dildo, and she had this motherfucker wrapped in, and she was fucking the shit.
Well, no, damn, watches on their hands.
We got receipts, but she was fucking this man in his ass. So maybe that's where he played a part of the mental illness because I ain't knocking, and let's be clear,
You have to be sick if you want a motherfucker to be fucking you in the ass with a fist you made.
I don't want to for the what's it DTG community
LGB.
LGP. I don't want them to think I'm knocking them, but at the same time, this woman had a red fist and she was fucking this nigga in the ass. So I don't know what kind of relationship they had. But that was South. Those were the kids who she named them
She
after.
named about
She
10.
named both of your kids.
That's it. Gave him his middle name.
Every one of them kids had
Had a
his
Friday thing.
Yep. His middle name. That shit is crazy.
That's it. So I did want to say that, we didn't try to exclude this woman out. Like, we really tried to bring her in. Like part of the
Make her
family.
part of the family.
Yeah, she had the kids. So we were trying to bring her in. So we like, shit, we going to Miami and take a trip. She had just did a PPE loan. And she was like, I got a whole lot of money. I got a whole lot. Well, guess what? And I think this was very exciting to her. Trump fucked a lot of people up because Trump
Hey.
showed people that shit they never had before, and she was one of them. Um, she got a large amount of money, enough to where she needed to catch up with things, and we also was going to Miami. And we went to Miami. We had a good time. It was really it was really exciting. Um, Off the dribble when we got there, it was set off. But what was interesting about uh mental illness is because they start watching her movements while she was there. I know she said the producer tried to fuck her, which that's a whole part of mental illness. You know, she had to give a narrative up on her retarded side of the world. So they said that we got a couple of Airbnbs and hotels, and she was in one of the Airbnbs where Tiffany was at, Tyler was at, and the producer was at. So yeah,
More other people.
and it was a few more people. Prior to her going local, we didn't know this bitch was this crazy. We tried to bring her in. Like, like, you need a break. You got the twins. She found somebody to keep the kids because she still, well, yeah, at that point.
No. Cause that's right before she canceled my flight.
Okay, so let's go all the way. Because he was supposed to go on a trip too, but she went somehow, magically, and canceled his flight. But she came, right? So they thought she was strange and weird. Because they said she sat up in the middle of the floor at night. And she was packing and unpacking her bags all night long. Like she never.
What you mean, passion?
Okay.
What she had brought. Yeah, what she bought. See, I think
They are all new things.
like Donald Trump fucked a lot of people up, and she was one of them. Because they seen money they never seen before.
Yeah.
But they had seen money that they never seen before. But so she was so excited about what she had, she packed it and she unpacked it.
Packed it again.
And she packed it up.
She was putting it all over the
floor. And packed and unpacked. Packed and unpacked. And I said, well, I'm thinking they crazy when they telling me this.
Yeah.
And still at the same time, I'm like, nah, this shit ain't true. They fucking with this little girl.
Yeah.
Until I went to the house that night, we had a function. It was a birthday party down there, and everybody wound up coming to the house. And she never came out of the room. She said she never came out of the room because somebody that tried to kill her was outside. And
Again.
It was the people who took her first set of kids, people was there.
wanted to kill her, and they was there. This is what she said. So at the time, we like, this shit getting real. Like, this motherfucker is really retarded. Like, okay, it's a whole nother set of people here, and now she's talking about they want to kill her, right?
Mhm.
About her kid. So she never came out the room, right? So the room she was in was the room who you was staying in.
And me and Lauren.
You and my niece was staying in, and everybody had their purses and all their belongings and
Personal
stuff.
things there.
Where she was sitting in the bed with her legs folded.
Unfolding clothes.
No, she was sitting in the middle of the floor doing that shit. This was a whole nother story. I'm just saying, before we got to that point, they keep all night that she was packing and
They
unpacking.
even peeped her standing over me while I was asleep.
She did.
Was standing over me while I didn't know until they had told me.
We're gonna move along with this story. They yeah, they said she. They said
It's in her hands.
that she was standing over.
Well, technically, no, she wasn't. Technically, she's.
Break it all the way down, Tiffany. How was she standing? It was like this. She was praying. With a smile on her face like this. She was gonna eat Kylie ass up.
I was gonna beat the shit out of that bitch. Whatever she tried.
Ain't no telling.
This is why she did what she did because
you asleep?
no, because we was all drunk, and I think she was the only psychopath
Faking like
that was sitting back watching everything
Yeah,
that was
she was
going
acting
on.
like she was drinking, but
She
she
was
was
waiting on y'all to go to
drinking.
sleep so she can try to
Yeah.
steal your.
So at the end of the day, before the party had got live, the police came and said we had to shut it down. People had to leave, so we shut it down. And before people started leaving, Tyler knew that her wallet was missing. You had
Like $20,000.
she had a couple $1,000s in her fucking wallet, and she still was sitting there with her legs folded. in the Hail Mary position. Was sitting in the middle of the bed, so we like
I ain't drunk, but I know exactly where I had put my wife.
I was running around like a mad woman, like no. She said, lock the motherfucking doors. Ain't nobody getting out this bitch. Into the motherfucking water. Come on. Tiffany, just shut the fucker down. So she was already sitting there in the middle of the bed with her legs crossed. So everybody, we drunk. We running around, everybody, we running everywhere but to this bitch. Because where she was sitting at is where the wallet was. And she still never moved. Like she was in a praying position. Maybe she's praying for her life. Because after about 10, 15 minutes of looking for the wallet, came up next to her. The wallet was sitting right.
She was like,
Now-
here it go right here.
Yeah, she mysteriously found the motherfucker.
After Carla was like, she said she was about to whoop some.
No, after you said lock the goddamn door.
Picasso said I'm about to start.
Tiffany said lock the motherfucking door and ain't nobody getting out this shit.
I'm about to get the beating ass. And she was like, the wallet, seriously. Bitch, don't play with me.
Red flag.
The first bitch I saw twink on anyway.
Red flag.
I swear to God, like,
She already put me in the bathroom. I'm about to go hit this bitch in the jaw. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I still feel
Jaw.
sorry for this motherfucker. Like, hold on, you drunk. You know, we drunk. You could have sat her somewhere else, but she knew just what the fuck she was talking about. And Mariah motherfucking ass knew what the fuck she had did. So after everybody started putting that demonstration down, she had came up with the wallet like,
here it goes. Because she was about to get and get put out. Bitch, go.
she in a whole nother state with people she don't know playing games.
Kill her out there.
Her ass right out there.
And that was an interesting part of getting to know her. Like I said, we was trying to pull her in, like, hey, you family, you got his kids, and she went out there on some cuckoo shit and thought she was gonna rob somebody. First, she tried to distract us by letting us know it was people there that wanted to kill her, so that's why she didn't come out the room. That's her reason for not
That was the
interacting.
Yeah.
It's because it's some more people out there stole her kids. They wanted to kill her. I told Kyle, at that point, I'm like, nobody got time for this shit. Drunk trying to have a good time. Get this shit go. Let this crazy shit go. Then she accused the producer of wanting to fuck her. Like she did at the restaurant.
Boy, oh boy, you had purpose.
Everybody knew
bring
better
up
than
church.
that shit. This bitch was psycho and they knew it because my cousin who had the Airbnb along with them, she was like, this bitch was up in the middle of the night, folding clothes and unpacking and packing. Everybody knew this bitch was crazy, but we still tried to get this
I
bitch.
know, but y'all tell them about the problem the food incident.
Let's see.
Oh. So after she was gonna get killed and she came up with the wallet and all of that, it was time to go home. But the whole time she was there, I think she was really, like most niggas that ain't never had shit, they was happy about having a lot of money. It was like a nigga that ain't never had shit.
It's
But I can't
unnecessary shit.
But I can't really say that because some people when they don't, they just it is what it is. But
It-
she was weird.
She ordered food the whole time. Like, she was getting DoorDash while we was at the house. Like, she was getting all type of shit.
But
like,
she packed the shit up to bring it back home is what was strange. She did. She ordered 2 and 3 dinners and packed it with her
She ordered
clothes.
some alligator meat.
she ordered everything on the menu.
Whatever she ain't
That's
never had
crazy.
before. That motherfucker packed that shit up in her luggage. All the extra food, she packed it up and she shipped it back home. So I said, that was another red flag that this bitch was crazy. She was.
Yeah, well, I don't want to grab her. That's just
So
you already reported it.
yeah, after that fiasco, I think that was the break that you had in between the kids where you never seen them because she had went nuts again.
Cause she first of all she used to when I was with Michelle, she used to call Michelle every day, just playing on the phone. So both of us was playing with each other on the phone, getting the so I used to
Yeah, but she was pulling up to her screen.
That's why she went crazy on the east side when Tiffany pulled up. It was all because of Michelle. And she went nuts then because she was scared that Michelle was sending somebody to kill her, and it was Tiffany and Shuby pulled up on just smoking blunts. And she thought somebody was trying. That's where all the running up the stairs, pussy out, all that shit. Like it was
oh, it was going down.
what? And we talked about it in the last session. Like that's when she called me. Somebody tried to kill her because Michelle threatened her. Shuby and Tiffany was riding on the block smoking. A victim because people was outside thought they was trying to check. It was like a whole shit show in behind that pussy sucking shit. But that's what it was, and it was a time where you didn't see your kids for years, and that's what Kyla called, and I think we spoke on that. Kyla had called, reached out to her like shit. Me and Kyla was only connected to Derek seeing his children. So Kyla said, "Hey, Derek want what was it? Not that. Derek want his family back, right?" She fell for that shit
Man,
quick.
she used to feel for that crazy shit all the time.
And that's when she dropped the chicken bones off and the tire seats.
The chicken bone.
Chicken bones in the bag with the clothes.
She dropped all the dirty ass shit off.
Man.
She dropped all the dirt dog
And
shit
one time
off.
she did that we didn't speak on. Bringing them because she said she had went shopping for the kids.
Clothes.
Yeah, she had bought them some clothes, so she ended up bringing a bag of clothes to my house, a bag of new clothes, but every piece of item came from a different store. Like I don't know if she went out and stole.
It's like she was
And-
shoplifting. Shoplifting vibes. I'm just it is what it
And
is.
then it was all in a Foot Locker bag. Like
But it was what was the name of that stuff in a Foot Locker bag? What's the children's store?
children's play.
Yeah, it was children place clothes in a Foot Locker
But
bag.
it was all different. It was she had Adidas and Nike, but it was just one. It wasn't a whole set like an outfit.
She didn't want us to think she was a bad mother.
And you gotta realize at this time she bought majority of the
Yeah,
clothes for my daughter.
Yeah, then there was
You know
a
what
lot
I'm saying?
of stuff for Savannah. It was like a few items for
They're gonna let me know that she didn't give a fuck about the fashion.
Right. I wouldn't say that she don't give a fuck all
She
the
give a
way, but if
fuck
Sebastian wasn't
Okay,
if she wasn't no twin, it was just Sebastian.
He'd be in the garbage like the rest
I've
of
never
them.
seen this.
He'd be in the garbage like the rest of them.
Yeah, she was.
But she took that opportunity as a come up
Yeah.
because she can get a check for him.
At the
Because
same time,
he was dehydrated,
with
malnutrition.
pictures of that too. But this is the time that I have. And the whole time when she basically branded them. You know what I'm saying? She would come by, she'd stay there for maybe 2-3 minutes and go. But this time when she was staying there and going, she was going to another and taking care of
Joy Road.
her. Yeah, but she was slobbing off.
$5 up and down Joy Road.
Yeah.
That's where she was on Joy Road
That's
show.
what pissed me off because she had a picture on Facebook feeding another family while I had the kids, you know what I'm saying, at the time. And it ain't like I want that offer. She don't even call me or only time she called me is when she going cuckoo.
She's like a predator, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
Yeah.
You know, this one guy, God rest his soul, on Joy Road, she was chasing. And she was really chasing him down hard. Like, well, what she was telling us was she had the bag. So that's what she said. Her sister, Lauren, she was talking about her so bad I couldn't believe it. Because when I did talk to her after I had to
They
get
putting shit on the floor.
Let's put it on the floor. She said that Lauren was jealous of her because now she has the bag. So when she said it, I was telling
It was a three-way.
this motherfucker. She said that Lord told her, I remember when I used to be in that situation, but I fucked everything else because she said, you know what she did, right? I said,
She's like, or am I talking too much?
that's what she said. Like she was really hating. I ain't even gonna put all what she said out there, but you can believe how she, in her mental status, she thought that she was up. Where her kids is over here with us. She up, balled out. Her sister Lauren jealous of her because what she used to. She said, I used to be just like that. She made it like Lauren so jealous of her. She said, you know what she did, and she told the whole story, and I ain't even gonna put all that bullshit what she said out there, but I told her I don't care. Like you talk about your own sister, you a really dirtball ass.
You can tell she because she dropped kids off every time like that. Leaving them 90 days or 100 days at a time, then when the check run out.
Went crazy after the food stamps.
Yeah.
And she went crazy after the food stamps.
She really went nuts after them fools.
She came with Granny. We talked about Granny in the last session.
Cause you gotta realize I mean, like I was telling the world before, they got aunties. I had aunties that's sitting out there in all this now. I had a family member was helping me out, bringing things, and it was just like,
Everybody tried to get together to take care of this baby.
and like they said, it take a village to run
And
and raise a kid. So
The
it's
son
that village
was so
raising these kids, you
the
know.
son was so traumatized. The baby from being neglected to where he shut down, he wouldn't talk or anything. Like that all came from it did.
Not dealing with them, not being like you can tell who really that he really likes. Cause when he seen his mama, he stayed in my arms and played with y'all and
He
both.
didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
And when he seen his grandma, ran in, ran.
it was
Like normal, those women see their mama. You know what I'm saying? He been gone for so. When he seen his granny, he ran to her. So it let me know right
He
there.
never acknowledged
She
his
never
mom.
was a
If he
mama.
wasn't if he wasn't a twin,
He'd be gone.
he'd be through to the garbage.
Because
like the
all
rest
her
of
other
them.
boys are gone. She
She
got
don't have
all
none
boys.
boys.
Her first two
Only-
boys are gone.
Yep.
She got a baby after the twins. He's gone.
Baby
Which
C.
that's where you at? We
She
don't know.
said she gave him away because whoever she was pregnant. She went to the bed joint and his auntie never had a baby before.
She
So
nursed her.
she got a baby and gave it to him. All right.
Yeah, sis. That's baby.
But the garbage fell.
She is. The baby was about 10 pounds at birth.
So once she misused his children and starved this little boy to death and got him a check. Talking about he autistic, he can't talk, and this bitch came with a whole narrative of this little boy and made him crazy because she starved him. She didn't feed him.
It was yellow. Pictures
Couldn't have.
him from when we first got him.
Check. She said he's autistic. She got a
You
check.
seen his whole rib cage. It's
Oh,
like
I've seen people like that for sure.
She did him
First
in.
thing, you can tell she always wanted a girl. So she paid like more attention to my daughter, Savannah, too
Because
much.
she could talk, she could
She-
eat, she can.
but she
Yeah,
still
she
was
can
constantly
because-
feeding him, right? Because all Savannah knew was junk food.
Yeah, if you
And
can
wore
talk
a
with me,
diaper to
And
3 years
yeah,
old.
And she, as
still.
smart as she was 3 when we got her. And she was not potty trained at all. And it was, oh my God. And she peed a lot because she was a big girl. So it wasn't holding, even the pull ups is not holding all that pee. Like,
go back to that mental health shit she was on.
Mhm.
That's why it's because she
Yeah.
didn't want to do nothing. You know
She
what I'm
wanted to
saying?
make the kids deem to be crazy so she can get a check.
And that's all it is. She just want money. She's so used to being so dirtball all in the ground. She just trying to find somebody to come. She thought it was me. That didn't work out. Now she tried it with another. Is that she just looking for a come so she can say, "Hey, I got something." She. It seemed like the song, like that one song. She had Bro, this summer she gonna have a baby.
She have another one.
She have a baby down there every other summer.
Yeah. And she's lucky that God, thank God they
It
took
was
the
even a point in
kids.
time she was breastfeeding people kids.
They got you.
Wait a minute, she was selling milk out of her breast.
Hey, right.
She was
No,
Oh, God, you got up out of there.
She was
She
breastfeeding.
was going to be breastfeeding. Yeah, she
Say
was
that, 'cause you would've probably
breastfeeding
had
people
two more.
children, and she was posting it like
Shit,
if
she
she
blowing
wanted
balloons,
you
huh?
want to breastfeed your
Fuck niggas up, man.
Well, still, when I saw it out, bro,
It's a
the
better
baby was
time.
still, it came out, it was like hanging out of her like this. When I
And you make food.
You knew you fucked up soon as you seen that.
He just know.
snatched that food.
You knew it was hanging out.
Already out of it when I was pouring out. I said,
Try, you know. Sure. Oh, no. That was serious. This shit is serious. This. They flying. It's shooting the club. That motherfucker been off, bro. You know.
Somebody to tell her story. If she did, she come here. She can come here and tell her side of the story. But she has to sign a contract.
Tell she
That if you get your ass whooped, bitch, you ain't calling police.
police.
But you can tell your side of the story here and we'll make
And
sure
she
she don't
brings some
get
people with her.
Yeah, she
They
can
all
tell her
sign
side.
that contract.
But it ain't no side. This is a garbage pail, bitch. At the end of the day,
They try
fucked up,
to.
all the shit.
That's the reason why I was trying to get the word of like guys that see my predicament. Go to court.
Get you some rights.
Get your rights. Go to court.
Get you some
No matter
rights.
what, if you late, let the people know you gonna be late, so you can get your kids from because they get these. Well, I know for the fact for this one, she's fucked up,
Yeah.
and she don't need no kids because she don't need her kids. Period.
Gotta get her tools tied, bro.
She had to be burnt. Fuck tag, burnt.
She want to have more kids.
She wanted
She's
triplets after them, and she
She's
was trying to
schizophrenic.
get him.
She gets schizophrenic and all type of
Schizo,
stuff. man.
bipolar.
She was so angry with me. She was trying to make voodoo dolls.
She sure was.
Man.
She did. She said she was going to New Orleans to buy the doll.
She stick me.
Oh, you.
See, I didn't fall down and think my mom.
Walk right.
Niggas pick up. What the fuck happened?
I didn't
Shit funny, you going, man.
Yeah. But she went crazy, right? She came up to our restaurant.
Oh.
And it was crazy that
Is that when she
came
came up
up.
and said, I need a job?
All that type of shit. She came to the restaurant. Well, first she came to the restaurant with a swimsuit on trying to get Trouble's attention. He didn't want it.
With a
slap. She came up there
Yo,
a couple
me.
of times. She wanted to fuck Trouble. She wanted, she said, look at him. Did y'all see him?
Yo, me.
Look at But nobody think about it. And I think Derek was gone then, right? So after Trouble didn't want to fuck her, nobody was paying her no attention. Cause I think that day she came to Sebastian and took off. She came back with Granny. Granny showed her ass in the back, and we got a special guest here today that was here when Granny came.
She can take what money to sit down. Oh, she's still getting herself together right now.
Tiffany go out there and get the baby wipe.
Yeah.
Kay come and tell her side of the story. Cause Kay's ready to fight. She said, this bitch that came up here. Kay said, y'all gotta get the fuck from up
I don't
here.
know about the establishment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit over here.
Yep.
So,
That's what I was gonna say, baby. And let Cedric K. Earl come in here because this shit can't be made up. Like this shit can't be made up.
man, so which
When she came to the restaurant,
am I here? Why she here? Crazy, crazy. You already know what time it is.
Okay,
How you
18.
doing? Here, you know.
Tell my story.
yeah,
This is Danny.
you was in the back. You know, we cook all that good stuff at the restaurant. So I was inside, you was outside. And she pulled up with Granny
Yeah.
and her in the back. What did you see in the back?
I saw her pull up and she was looking for there. And we was all inside. So I remember she got out, they was having a few words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell her, you need to, you know, you got to get on away from here with that. Oh shit, you know, this is a place of business, you know.
Bitch.
Grandma, she finally got on out the car. She claims she wants to see the baby. You done took my babies and blah blah this. He's trying to de-escalate the situation and she got she trying to have to work with her. Grandma gets out. She see the kids.
Yeah, she can't run it.
Baby run to her little girl first and she hugged her and she got the little boy, so she was holding the little boy. So by Derek and baby mama having these words, grandma trying to ease on back. You know, we're getting that. The phone line. You ain't paying no attention. Derek still saying what he got to say, but he was and he really so screaming and hollering, nothing y'all went and wait for him with this and reading song back. So I pulled went on out, pulled it, put the top goes to the police driver, they can't see it. There was a guy, he got the baby all so hard police, he thinking he got a warrant for child support.
Yeah.
He bust the babies on the inside and the rest.
Yeah.
Man, police was flying around. She police. So yeah, he's babies in the you know.
Yeah, they put my babies up. Where?
It's all right.
Tough rush. You told me. The line is up. You're a big.
Definitely working. No, put your babies in the power area free. Son, look at my sister. He's like, he didn't do it. So I said, okay. I go up to see what was going on with children. You think came out the restaurant now, you're out down the street, words going on. So I'm like, man, you're gonna fuck with my sister. You know?
Yeah.
I go out there and I talk about it. You was son. Everybody got that baby still locked in the bathroom. So to Wanda, the little girl, she got all the control. Little boy, he said that she just flings the water up in the because yeah,
What y'all doing?
that's all. That's all. She jumped there. Well, where did it go?
Got the block.
Well, goddamn. Little girl, I was trying to help him escape.
Go ahead, Tom, nigga.
I was staying too
Hey,
quick.
Okay.
Just like that. Oh, man.
That shit, he came to my house.
She called the police.
He sent them everywhere.
Where's
There's the police
Where's the
everywhere.
babies?
She was so upset because we got her food stamps cut off.
She was really angry.
Yeah, because Derek had the kids over 3 months, and she kept taking them food stamps on Joy Road, feeding that nigga his kid. And all we asked for her to do was buy food here because they're here. She refused to, and we got them cut off. The
Girl,
day
she told me to sell pussy like she did.
food stamps, you said pussy like this. Okay, you want to food, sell the
Hey,
pussy.
we not just you selling pussy, girl. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to get my kids together.
Word said.
Pussy. I did.
So where is she at now?
On the wild.
Back on the
She's
woman.
back. Wow.
You can't see
4
it.
kids. 4 kids.
Ever since we been doing this podcast, we've been talking about how, unfit she was. But she had never in her life had a picture of y'all can go on her page. Yeah, she had never had no picture of no set party once.
Y'all know what's so crazy? Before we seen the house, when when it was a disaster, before we had even been in there at all, remember the kids used to always be so clean. She used to have them with. They used to always have on new outfits. I wouldn't have never thought she was fucking living like that.
She'd buy some. She'd stop and buy something and pull up.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing. Like she would pull up, stop at Rainbow or something, throw them on something, make us
Or
think.
she'd go to her granny house and get the clothes that their granny bought for them and bring them over here.
Mhm.
Well, like I was saying, she would never have a picture of my son on Facebook. She had mostly pictures of Savannah and Savannah.
She was trying to
Ever
teach them.
since we had this pod show going, she trying to show the world that she's not this person. Don't let that shit fool you. She's that person. Cause we were after the next we're gonna show y'all all the things that we had the receipts on.
Yeah.
Pictures of how the house was, everything about
Our last,
how she had my son so little.
our last
the
session
hair,
would be all
everything.
video footage and explanation, like text messages, pictures, everything that we have.
Would it be
Sean.
if his parents gave us permission to?
He gave you permission to try.
What?
You just do a dot on the face. They ain't gonna see that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like we
Y'all
gonna
need
show
to-
what
y'all
it
need
is.
to- They need to see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I was trying to get the guys like in my situation to start working.
Well, is there an open human relations case open for this?
It need to be.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely.
It need to be. Like he has to really do what he need to do because he paying child support. He should have that right to see his
I can't
child.
even call them on their birthday, which is coming up real soon.
But
You
she
know,
tricked him real good. They were supposed to. If you watch the seasons where she was supposed to be meeting him at the police station to pick the kids up, but since she knew he didn't have a car, don't worry, I'll bring him to you. But she was taking the kids to him, but she'd be recording at the police station. He never showed up. So the whole time she was building the
She
case.
played him, and that's how he ended up losing his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She
She
played those games, which is weird to me. It's like, why do you go through all this?
That's crazy.
Why wouldn't I
Women
want my
don't
kid
want
with their daddy?
But she didn't know this man 2 months and she fucked him and had kids.
And when she
Why
do-
would you fuck a nigga in 2 months and have kids by him?
Right.
You don't even know this nigga.
That's
Right.
So she's a weirdo all the way around.
it wasn't even too much.
No. Dead real.
Was with her and teaching to get pregnant right away or just after she decided?
She had a hole in the condom.
You gotta watch the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
Well, you gotta watch it so you can get up to speed to how she had these kids. Like
You see one, couple of
you gotta watch 2, 3. You gotta watch them so you can see.
She don't need to have no kids.
No, so she had 2 kids prior to his.
right. I know.
You are aware of that? Do you know she had another one after him?
But them twins?
Yeah.
But the only part on that's the crazy thing. She learned about my twins.
She gave that one away.
She liked him. Yep.
Baby C. All right, y'all. We gonna end this here short. We're gonna be wrapping up Crazy Baby Mama, the last session you will see I have all receipts, all video footage, and everything showing you how this bitch is crazy. So we're gonna end it off with that, and it is what it is. Love y'all. Peace. Detroit in the building.
So crazy.
She gonna have to put the edit in there. Hold on, let me play it though.